Welcome back. I'm Nikki Daily for This Week at GSU. And we are here again with the Dean of Students and Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dean Aurelio Valente. Welcome back. Thank you. Today we're going to talk about the umbrella of student affairs. So what are the departments and opportunities available under that banner?
Absolutely. Well, in student affairs, there are two sections. One is under Kelly McCarthy, who oversees the Academic Resource Center. So that includes personal counseling, that includes academic advising, includes both math and science tutoring, and also the writing center. So that's one half of our area. The other half of our area really is the student engagement component. So it includes student life, it includes the recreation and the fitness center, it includes community standards, as well as career services. So really, when you think of student affairs, it's the academic enrichment component, as well as the student development component.
Okay, wonderful. What are some of the wonderful programs that have come out of the department? Where have the biggest impact been made?
Sure. Well, in the past year, I can really point to two things. More globally, it was our Student Leadership Institute that we instituted last year. We were so excited about the more than 150 folks that applied. We expected 40. To have that kind of response, not only initially, but in terms of the numbers of students who participated, we ended up having 54 students complete the entire program, much more than the 40 we originally planned for. But as powerful were the faculty and staff that stepped up to serve as leadership mentors, so they can guide the students through the process to kind of help make meaning of those programs and those experiences. It was really a wonderful experience. And I think secondly, I would point to our trip to President Obama's second inauguration. Some folks went to DC for the first time. Certainly they hadn't been in that much of a community and immersed in that kind of experience. While they were there, they met with other public officials, and they went with faculty to kind of process what it means to be a citizen and to talk about public policy in this perspective. Also a very powerful program.
Wonderful. Those sound very impactful. Talk to me a little more about student leadership.
Sure. Well, I mentioned earlier the Student Leadership Institute, and that's a formal way of focusing on your own personal development. Of course, students can be involved in leadership positions in student organizations, whether they be an organization that matches their interest or in Student Senate. We have elected campus-wide positions, both on the Board of Trustees and in the Board of Higher Education in Illinois. But we're also excited as we enroll first-year students about starting what we're going to call an Emerging Leaders Program. So as new students come in, they can look at some fundamental leadership skills around vision setting, public speaking, that they then can enhance over the 4 years, and then join, of course, our upper division students in the Leadership Institute.
Nice. How important is it for students to engage in these resources and programs?
I think it's absolutely important on two levels. First, the academic enrichment component. We want to make sure that you utilize all the resources to succeed academically, but also to get the full experience. I often talk about the fact that the difference between getting a degree and getting an education is being involved and taking part of the entire overall experience. You, for example, would have a very different experience if you weren't here participating in TWAG.
Yeah, that's very important. Well, that is all the time we have today. Thank you again, Dean Valente.
Thank you.
And thank you to our viewers. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And how can they follow you?
GSU Dean.
Wonderful. I'm your host, Nikki Daily, and you have just been Twagged.